Yeah. Oh my goodness, my hair. Today is Tuesday. It is June 10th, 2025. This video is not going to be like anything. It kind of is an unboxing in a way, but it kind of isn't at the same time. But I'll show you guys. I'm not even going to get into too much. I'm just going to show you guys what I just got in the mail today. Before I do though, I just want to mention I have ordered another piece of equipment for this place that hasn't even arrived yet. I was hoping it would around the same time, but that's not going to be the case today anyways. But without further ado, let me show you guys what I got. Oh boy. Alrighty guys, so this is what I got today. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. This is supposed to be a tube cover for the air conditioner. If you guys have a portable AC and you have an exhaust hose, this actually is designed to wrap around the exhaust hose. The one that I got comes with two straps. You can see it's already wrapped in plastic. There's no telling if I'm going to be using these or not. But there we go. So this is what the straps are. If I do remember correctly, this goes around each end. Like for example, if it's like this end right here, and then we got another one that goes into this end here, and it's supposed to lock in the heat of the AC exhaust pipe from escaping into the room. Hopefully this is going to help keep my apartment cool this summer, because we all know I live on the 3rd floor of an apartment with no mini splits, and there's no proper insulation, nor are my windows properly installed. I spoke to the landlord about it not too long ago. They pretty much said we're not doing anything. So hopefully this will help keep the unit cool. Not certain when this video is going to come out, but I will say this much. When I do get the other components for the AC, I'll have this thing set up. We'll give it a try, see if it works, and that's basically it. But this is the only update that I got for right now. I will check back with you guys in the next part of the video, and who knows, if I get lucky, I might show the aftermath. We shall see. But anyway, guys, I'm out skis. I'll catch you guys on the other side. Peace. There we go. Didn't do a very good job hooking that up, but that's alright. Here's my new AC window kit. Unfortunately, it did not come with the hose, or there was never a new hose to begin with, but so much better than the old one that I have. Quite nice. Oh, this is unusual. Could be leaving a bag of clothes here. What a mess. That time of year again. Working on the the chimney next door. Hello. Oh, pretty girl. Wow, you're a hard hitter. Hey there, guys. Currently at home right now. I actually feel pretty good. If you can't already tell, I am not sweating out, which is kind of a surprise considering how warm the temperatures have been over the last few hours, I should say. It has been a little more than a week since I got my window kit as well as the exhaust hose cover for my air conditioner. Currently using the AC right now. So far so good. I've had very little issues regarding that. It has absolutely made my living room and kitchen area nice and cool, or at least somewhat comfortable. But the temperature, the humidex right now actually feels like 33 degrees, which if it was that temperature, if it had gotten any higher, maybe it would have cooled my unit down. Still, it is a little too early to tell, so I am testing it out. It might mean that my air conditioner will have to stay on overnight. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Still in the early stages. Had to use my toaster oven today to cook some food because if I were to use my full stove and oven, well, the oven especially, it would have been a total disaster in my opinion. Not that this unit was ever cool in the summertime because my portable AC out in the living room usually doesn't do very much to keep this unit cool in the summertime, but so far so good. It seems to be working. We do have a bit of a heat wave, which is going to hit us very soon. From what I found out from the Weather Network today, it looks like we might actually have a humidex that is probably going to hit anywhere from 39 to 46 degrees Celsius, which is pretty high. I'm really hoping tomorrow that my AC is going to do exactly what it needs to do now that I got the parts that I need to hopefully insulate the drain hose and hopefully, well, not the drain hose, the exhaust pipe. Heat's kind of getting to me a little bit. There is a bit of good news though. This room, it is warm. It's kind of to be expected. This bedroom right now is a bit warm because the AC doesn't work its magic in here even with my bedroom door open. But the good news, and if you can't already tell, I am currently, my Vornado fan, I'm still using that. It is currently turned on and it seems to be doing the trick. Like I said, it is very warm in this room. It probably would have been a lot warmer had I not had the Vornado fan hooked up to my window. So whoever made the fan, even though it doesn't actually condition, and I can hear practically everything out there. Oh gosh, I hate this place. There's no telling how long I'm going to be able to stand living here. But all that aside, Vornado fan seems to be working. It's not an air conditioner. It's not going to make this room feel like a refrigerator during heat waves and whatnot. So I want to make that one thing clear. But it's better than what I had in here last year. I remembered, I want to say back this time last year in the summertime when we had that heat dome, nothing I did in this room actually worked. Didn't have the Vornado at the time. Didn't really have anything that I could rely on for this time of the year. And it was It felt more like 55 degrees in here by the feel of it. My heart was racing, I was panic breathing, all that crazy stuff. And I didn't know what else to do. I tried to see if I could get transferred to another building. They won't let me do it. They pretty much want me to remain in this building and on this floor and in this. And there's nothing I can do to stop that from happening. So this year, I am testing certain things out to see if those things will actually, it's not going to cool this room down because I don't have an AC, but the Vornado fan seems to be doing something. It's at least keeping the worst of the heat at bay, and it's actually helping a great deal. Pretty much every morning, or even even late into the night and early in the mornings, I would go to bed. Sometimes I'd wake up in the morning and I don't feel any bit of heat whatsoever because the Vornado seems to be doing what it's supposed to do. Not sure if I'm going to get one out in the living, or 4 out in the living room. It's going to be soon. It's just not going to be right now, or at least until, I want to say, the end of the summer, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. No promises, of course, but yeah, this is just a little bit of an update video for you guys, letting you guys know what has been going on since I got the cover for the exhaust hose for my AC, and since I had my Vornado up and running. And that's basically all this video is about. Nothing special really, but it's pretty hazy out there. Not a lot of cloud, although there's a little. We did get a little bit of cloudy weather this morning, and it kind of might have been the reason why it was a little bit on the cool end, but nevertheless, it's pretty brutal out there. I'm kind of glad that I'm here right now and not out there in that kind of weather. I had that about going for a walk. Can't do it today, and I won't be able to do any of that tomorrow due to the fact that the temperature, the humidex, is potentially going to go up to 44 or even 45 degrees, maybe higher than that. Hopefully not too hot, because it's going to be a lot of fun being in a place like this when it gets as hot as it's supposed to get tomorrow. Was able to find this little cable, Type-C cable. Not sure where I found or how I found it, but it was a little extra. I plan on at some point doing some work over this corner of the room. I do plan on getting a stand for my Motorola phone and my tablet, which I may have to replace at some point in the future. Got my Honeywell tower fan right here, just for extra comfort. I actually got that back in January of this year, and it's actually working. It actually is doing the trick. Not only that, but it's a little bit quieter. I don't know if I'm going to get another one of these to put out in the living room, but that might be what I might have to do. If you guys are wondering what my plans are for my box fan, I can't answer that question. I do plan on maybe at some point in the future getting a box fan moved into the bathroom so that whenever I'm in there, I'll have it there ready to go should I need to use the fan during these major heat waves, and then we'll really be ready to rock and roll. With regard to my hair, I know it's been a couple of months since my last haircut. I actually do plan on starting not this week, but maybe the following week. Who knows? I do plan on getting my haircut again, just to get it a little bit shorter. It is summertime after all, and I need to change things up for my hair so that I at least have some weight lifted off, and hopefully, with any luck, get this neck exposed for the summer so that I don't have to worry about feeling hot around the neck. We will have to wait and see what happens there. I had originally planned on getting a color done, maybe get highlights done or something. Gonna have to put that off though, probably until the fall, or maybe within the next couple of months. Who knows what's gonna happen. But that is part of the plan. Hopefully I'll put that plan into action. But that's it. That's the only update that I got. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay cool wherever you are. Keep hydrated. And if you don't have an AC, see if you can get one of those beauties. And see what happens. But anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to get out of here. Catch you guys later in the next vid. Hopefully. Peace.